So, I'm recording this today because a bunch of friends of mine wanted to know about this. They want to know why I'm always wearing it. They want to know what I use it for. Um, I'm an entrepreneur with a family. See all my Legos behind me, and just not enough time. And I'm constantly writing things down. I'm always making notes. And yet, regardless of putting things in reminders apps and all this other stuff, I'm always forgetting things, and I'm always saying things to people, and I always want to. I don't want to overpromise things, And as a self-employed person, who owns a small company, you kind of find yourself doing that a lot, and I'm going to try not to. And so I've been testing this thing for like almost a year now, and I really like it. So I'm doing a screen recording here, and the reason why I thought this would be a good demo is that somebody sent me an interview, and in the instructions of the interview, they told me that I could be like as talkative as I want to. So I want to show directly how this thing works. Turn it on. You know it's on because the little blue light, and I'm going to hit the connect on the app right here, and just press start new conversation, and here we go. So the battery lasts like well over a day, and I'm gonna record myself answering these questions, and then I'm gonna show you what the transcript looks like, because I'm actually really excited about the results. And so what I'll end up doing is I will take the transcript and I will use that transcript to answer their interview, instead of having to hand type the whole thing, which will take me longer. And I can just rattle off. This will probably end up taking me like in upwards of 30 minutes. But I just wanted to show a little bit of how this thing works and what's up. And so the first question is, your work often begins with European bast fibers like hemp and flax. Okay, so I have this full transcript. It was about 45 minutes, just like I said it would be. We're going to start a new conversation. And that's going to let this know that it's finished. So we have the full transcript. Okay, so you can see after a couple of minutes, I have my nice summary. Okay, so right here you can see the prompt that I used. Here's a 45-minute transcript that I did for Toko, and you can pause it if you want to read my prompt. Then I just pasted in the full transcript. It did a pretty good job of separating the questions and giving a good answer, but I ended up challenging it, and I said, hey, I talked for 45 minutes. I talked in very deep detail, so maybe you could go into further detail. And it's a really powerful tool, because this gives me something that is in my words, in my style, in my language, and I really like the results, and it makes it to where it's really great tool for writing articles and saving your thoughts. And thank you for taking time to watch this today.